If you want to double your automotive shop's revenue as quickly as possible, there are 3 pillars that you need to make sure are fully dialed in to make it happen. And this video is going to cover what each pillar is, why it's so important, and how you can master it in order to get to the next level and double your revenue. Starting things off, we've got the foundation of your entire business, marketing. Without marketing, nobody knows you exist and you have nobody reaching out to get your service done, meaning that you're never going to grow and you're never going to make more money. That's why it's so important. Now, how do you actually implement good systems in your marketing and in your business to make sure that you're able to effectively scale? Well, there's a few key platforms that are best to market on. Number 1 is going to be Meta. That covers Facebook and Instagram. Number 2 is going to be Google. There's a few pros and cons to each platform. Meta is best for volume, for cost per lead, and for opportunity value, meaning you're going to get a higher value of potential opportunities from Meta for the same spend because you have a lower cost per lead. However, the lead quality is also going to be lower. Now with Google, things are a bit different. With Google, you're going to have a higher cost per lead, higher lead quality, and less total opportunity that comes in. Meaning if you're extremely good at sales, your sales team is dialed in, and you have an extremely solid sales motion, then typically Meta is going to be the best place for you to start, maximize what you can get on there, then shift over to Google as well, once you're getting everything that you possibly can for Meta without diminishing returns. So first things first, you need good marketing. Google and Meta are the best spots to go. I've got tons of other videos on my channel that you can look at after this video if you want to see what to do in order to get results on each of those platforms. There's also going to be a free 49-page scaling roadmap in the description below. So if you want, then you can go ahead, click the link. You can get it for completely free. That's the marketing side of it. Once you have marketing down and you have more traffic coming in than you can handle, you need to make sure that your sales motion is fully dialed in, meaning that you're able to not just get the traffic, but convert that traffic at the highest possible rate. Because at the end of the day, if you're getting 500 leads a month, the difference between a 15 and 25% close rate is massive. A 15% close rate at 500 leads per month is going to be 60 jobs per month. A 25% close rate at 500 leads per month is going to be 125 jobs every single month. Actually, it's 75 and 125. So you're getting 50 extra jobs for the same marketing spend and the same sales effort simply by being better at closing once you're getting on the phone. And if you also increase sales effort, maybe that goes up another 5% and now you're at 30%, you're getting literally double your return on spend simply by closing more of what already comes in. So this is more the efficiency side. First, you want to flood the funnel with as much volume as you can. Don't worry about efficiency when you're getting 20 leads a month. It's not going to make a difference. Then once you have several hundred leads coming in, opening the net of what you close from 15% to 25% to 30% makes bigger and bigger changes because you're at such a high volume. Now, the biggest mistake most shop owners make when it comes to sales is simply not having a framework in place, meaning they get on the call and they're guessing or they're simply telling the price. If you want to maximize your close rate, you cannot get on the phone, tell them a price, and expect them to buy. You have to have a system, something that is consistent and you can improve upon. For example, what we typically recommend is a general framework is intro, frame, discovery, label, pitch, objection handling, and close. This is a framework that you can follow, and inside of each of those sections, you're going to have different bullets, different references for what to actually say. That way you have a consistent call and you're actually selling the prospect, not just telling them the price and hoping that they book in. So that's the sales side. Once you have marketing down, once you have sales down, you're going to be flooded with leads, right? You're going to have a ton of people coming in and you're going to have a ton of jobs that are actually getting booked. So the third thing that you're going to need to dial in is going to be your team. You see, if you have, let's say, a business doing 20K a month right now, and you have capacity for 25K a month, then as soon as you increase your marketing, you're probably going to be at capacity before you even get to sales. But as soon as you also add the sales aspect in and get that dialed in, you're going to have more work than you can physically handle, meaning your business is going to cap, not by the amount of customers you have coming in, but by the amount of employees that you have to service those customers. So you need to focus on building an excellent team. And this means building a team that has great culture, that everybody likes to come into work every day, and they really put their best effort to grow the business and serve the customers as well as possible. Because without this, you're going to ruin your reputation and ruin your brand in the market, and you won't have a long-term business that's really sellable or really scalable over time because your reputation will quickly catch up to you. Bad word of mouth is one of the quickest ways to ruin your business, so it's crucial to make sure that you have an amazing team who likes to work where they work and does an amazing job. Now, that's typically the three biggest levers that you can pull to double your revenue as quick as possible, right? First, you need more leads coming in than you can handle. Then you need to make sure that you're closing those leads, not just closing them, but closing them at the highest rate and highest price possible. And then you need an excellent team to make sure that every single lead is properly serviced, taken care of, and actually enjoys their experience with you. Now, if you're looking for, again, a more detailed breakdown of how to actually flood your shop with more customers than you can handle, then click the link in the description below. There's a free 49-page PDF going over our entire 5-step marketing and sales system. You can get that for free. And if you want more help one-on-one with me or one of my strategists, click the second link in the description below, book a call, and we'll talk to you soon.